You don't always rely on the three-point shot as Miami does. You don't always rely on the paint, but you can get to that free throw line. It also mirrors what the Thunder like to do.
Shot clock dwindling. Ball matched up on Adebayo. Gives it up over to the corner. Noel's got to put up the shot and knocks it down to open up this game from downtown.
And that's not a problem for me. And certainly really big getting the Thunder on the board.
And Noel, the beneficiary on the beautiful pass inside from CP. Both on the offensive and defensive end. So he's feeling good after missing the last 6 games with that ankle sprain that he suffered against Cleveland. Now the left hand. And he flicks it up and in.
Ball game. Of course I got to say something. My goodness.
Just trying to make sure that nobody forgot about him. And there is Duncan Robinson knocking down that 3. 15th 3 in the last 4+ games for Gallo. And there is Adebayo working his way inside on the reverse. As Nunn, the lefty, lets it go and knocks down the mid-range. Got bumped, no call.
Too much hand checking. Yeah, that was a lot of hand checking on that play.
Butler down the lane with the reverse as Paul reached in to try to knock it away.
Kendrick Nunn, the left-hander, terrific shooter.
Win against the grain as Paul fires up the 3 despite the hand of Leonard right in his face with the latest.
I thought that was a tough shot. Hand in his face as well.
SGA, another tough drive and the bank and counted in the foul. Like everybody's just on fire. It's the Thunder. Gallo steps back behind the tape, catch fire throw, and he's got another one. His second here in this first quarter.
He gets, what, over 11 a game in that painted area, Adebayo.
And Paul, nice gliding, floating shot, all fluid in motion.
Billy Donovan brought up a good point before the game, talking about, you know, you're so concerned about the three-point shooting that you close out on them hard, and they get dunks to the basket like that. Getting a nice looking shot, knocked down again from distance, this time Shea.
Butler, another 3. So if you're the Thunder, do you continue to drive inside? If they're giving you the three-point shot, as Robinson fades and scores. Ball sent back to Olynyk. The Heat's got to put it up quickly. Going to drive on Muscala, takes the bump and scores despite the contact. Dragic again, this time floats it up, left hand no good. Ball pops out and Schroeder in stride. 2-on-1, gives it up. Bazley goes up with the offhand, the right hand to finish off the fast break. Had the made shot with the shot clock winding down under 4. Had another one there. As Diallo tries to attack down low and is going to get the and one as Robinson chips him for the foul.
Outside shots to flush him out, or you can get drives to the bucket. Right now the Heat are doing a good job at both.
A lot of contact and
He's a terrific three-point shooter.
Bazley spins baseline outside. Muscala lets another one go, and that one drops in as Muscala splashes home another 3 in the Thunder. He had that burst right out of the gate with those 7 quick ones. As Adebayo drives down low and he banks it in. Adebayo a big part of it. Now 6 for 6 from the field. The Thunder still trying to find a way to crack this Miami matchup defense, and Schroeder tees up and hits the 3. A 14-point game going into the third. Adebayo, he was a big part of that first half. Loses it on that drive. Thunder happy if he traveled the basketball instead of down low in the lane. Schroeder steps into the 3 and knocks another one down. Pulls it back out. Ball movement sets up Gallo, and the marksmanship continues like an assassin from the outside. Gallo's going to have to put it up, dribbling it off of his foot. Now Nunn trying to get out in front of everybody and scores with the left hand.
That's just as effective.
That's your favorite uncounted stat, right, Mike?
Absolutely.
Looks like numbers as Leonard. You could hear the slap on the arm as SGA is going to get the foul. As it has tried to find any kind of crease avenue possible in that Miami zone. But Robinson, another triple. That is his 4th of the night.
Just to draw the defense in a little bit, they let him go all the way out to the three-point line, and he knocks it down.
But Nunn comes back on the other end for Miami. Paul got to the mid-range, pulls up, and a money shot for Chris Paul.
9 three-pointers tonight, just one mid-range shot. The mid-range has been OKC's specialty, but Miami's defense is designed really to take those shots away and give up the three-point attempts. OKC's been efficient.
Now Adebayo stretched out. Wants to get rid of it, does so to Nunn. Leonard for 3, and that is good. There's Diallo, almost had the steal. Paul finally comes up with a loose ball, sends it up the floor, and Diallo with a nice reverse touch. The Thunder come up with the turnover.
And that's what you got to do to Butler. You got to make him see a crowd.
Nice drive, and it's going to count. What a move. SGA took the bump and somehow banked it in. So after that three-point play, it's Miami coming right back, quieting things down. And how about Diallo climbing the ladder for the one-handed flush? Looked like he had the angle, just couldn't convert the reverse. Now Jones Jr. hard to the rim and the left-hand finish. Schroeder drives, kicks. Bazley sidesteps, and the excellent finish. Great recognition on the drive.
Thunder have always had pretty good fourth quarters. Right now it's going to be about the defense. You're loving the offense that's going on.
Well, that is good action, is consistently all night long when it's needed it. Thunder really haven't even gotten it down to single digits. As Schroeder cutting across the lane. Nice shot.
Clearly he stepped into the path of Hami on that play.
Not allowed to get the hip check.
Maybe in hockey.
Well, the Thunder just going to keep shooting threes, and the latest to get into the mix, 52%. That is a high clip. Muscala trying to pressure Dragic out on the perimeter. Dragic, a series of moves, left hand, and he banks it high off the glass. Afraid to fire away in this game, his 4th three-point attempt. Now chasing Dragic. Olynyk got one off the three-point line, goes at Hurt and scores. And once Noel got him off the line, it left the lane wide open. We're playing back-to-back games against Eastern Conference foes. There is a 3 and a make on Jones.
Well, you did a good job of tying them up, you know, in the second and third quarter in terms of points. And now you need those points right now. What better way just in the ball game.
As Diallo drives, no, but Nerlens Noel will get the and 1 on the dunk.
Still under 7 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time.
Well, if you get it down to single digits, you know Miami's going to think about things a little bit as Schroeder floats it up and in. Muscala trying to keep Adebayo in front. Does so there. Forces the pass out to Robinson. And the miss tapped out to Nunn. He's got a reload 3, and it's a big one. Ball around the horn on the perimeter. Instead, Schroeder now drives, and it's a blocking foul. Score the bucket.
As have always stepped up, it's been a solid bench all game. All season, folks, not just this game.
Well, this is the closest the Thunder have been in a long time, but Nunn comes back for the Heat with a big bucket with that left-handed floater. Ball got around the screen, get in the mid-range, and scores with 17-footer. So Miami gets an extra offensive possession. Schroeder came over to try to steal, leaves Dragic open. The closeout by Paul. Inside Jones, and he scores over Schroeder. And that is a tough sequence for Oklahoma City. Paul fakes the pass, takes the 3, and knocks it down.
To take a shot.
Dragic the inbounder. Got it to Nunn. It was knocked away, and Butler picks up the loose ball and scores.
From downtown, Thunder did a good job in the second half of getting close to that free throw disparity with 18 attempts.